What is the Book of Romans? So the Book of Romans is basically a long, powerful letter written to a group of early Christians living in the heart of the Roman Empire. And it wasn't penned by just anyone. It was written by a man named Paul. Now, if you know anything about Paul, you know his story is wild. He started out as a guy named Saul, a zealous persecutor of Christians. He was literally hunting them down. But then he had this dramatic, life-altering encounter with Jesus on the road to Damascus, and everything changed. He went from being the church's biggest enemy to its most passionate missionary. So when Paul writes, he's not just talking theory. He's writing from a place of radical first-hand transformation. He wrote this letter to the believers in Rome, a church he hadn't yet visited, to lay out the core of his beliefs, what we call the gospel, or the good news. So what are the big lessons we can take from Romans today? There are so many, but let's talk about 3 game changers. First, and this is huge, no one is righteous, not one. Paul starts off by basically putting everyone on the same level. He says in Romans 3:23, "For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God." It doesn't matter your background, your ethnicity, or how many good deeds you've done. We all have the shared human condition of messing up. It's a humbling starting point, but it's also incredibly freeing. It means we can stop pretending we have it all together. The second lesson flows right from the first. We are saved by grace through faith. This is the heart of Romans. Since we can't earn our way to being good enough, God offers a gift. Paul explains that through Jesus' life, death, and resurrection, our slate can be wiped clean. Romans 5:8 says, "But God demonstrates his own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us." It's not about what we do. It's about accepting what has already been done for us. It's a gift, not a wage. You don't work for a gift, you just receive it. And finally, the third lesson is about transformation. Getting this grace isn't just a get-out-of-jail-free card. It's an invitation to a whole new life. Paul talks about this in Romans 12, where he says, "Do not be conformed to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." This grace doesn't just save us from something, it saves us for something. It empowers us to live differently, to love people more deeply, and to see the world through a new lens of hope and purpose. So from the problem of sin to the solution of grace and the result of a transformed life, that's the incredible journey the book of Romans takes us on. It's a letter that tells us that no matter how far we've fallen, there's a way back. And it's not a path we have to earn. It's a gift we're invited to receive.